Laila. Me say, this year to next year, court be busy rough. Under Mahama administration way, and yama me no be busy, court ni prison. Agrada de EOCO, aka kromfo followed by the galamseyers. Na mukai sa Professor Frimpong Boateng report. I remember that story very well. My mama will brief history about that story briefly. Yatiha ena somewhere 2023. Na Professor Frimpong Boateng ena mampenyi dada nanado danko akufuado abana paw ne se onhwe Ghana ye environment so. Na Professor Frimpong Boateng adwuma na woye ne se Wọ́n ye galamsey no obeye an investigation na wa submit details ne dia mama mpanyi wo Jubilee House na wa tam e de ahwem say kwan ben so na me as a president together with my people be fast wa dealing with Sam Nkrofo no na woni madia na eya reho pa wom adia na eya reho pa wom ni say at the end of the day no Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report na o de bae no say nanado ni Jubilee House na ehwem dealing with those people no ye kokko hwem no na omo atwa nanado ho ahia no wo mu ena na ye galamsey. You see, that was the major reason intia and akufuado omantima fight galamsey no. And amunim, that was the major reason. I am telling you this today on this platform. Former President Akufo-Addo time document shame who said no. Nkrofo we ya amini omo ya adwuma no. Womo ene two galamsey. In fact, some are even close to me more. And on the document it was a bam one biemu bio. Up to today, Mampenyi dada na dodanko Akufo-Addo anjina bebia anka sa report na Asɛm till he left power. Nowhere. And ojina ho e kan Asɛm. Na report ne da sa na yenti hunka and MPP di free power. And then NDC aba Attorney General Mr. Dominica Yine Edi aba betudwa say EOCO entam sa document no shame no man updates about it. Na Nkrofo omudin wom no otia you be shocked. So who san Nkrofo na obehun say yes wenti na Akufo-Addo na galamsey fight na ye din no. Oh yeah. Yebe details ni ye wi a yebe kwa akwhwe Nkrofo a possibly EOCO bet my invite you to come and help this investigation. Yesusu say galamsey no wamu yebi. Yenko straight into the details of this matter. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has directed the EOCO to investigate a 36-page illegal mining report compiled by former Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Professor Frimpong Boateng. Dr. Ayine made this order in his letter to the Executive Director of EOCO, which directed that the NDC National Organizer, Joseph Yamin, and a Vice Chairman of the party, Abanga Yakubu Alansa, to be interrogated over credible reports of their involvement in illegal mining, also termed as galamsey. He indicated that the investigation should cover all persons implicated in the Prof. Frimpong Boateng galamsey report, which was submitted to the then Nana Danko Akufo-Addo government. You see, this is a trap. Good. Professor Frimpong Boateng, sorry, Mr. Dominic Ayine, Attorney General. One say, Joseph Yamina Asɛm na ebinumu ti kurom ha no mu jubilate. Good. MB before can be no mu jubilate. Mr. Dominic Ayine submitted and we say no, Professor Frimpong Boateng the other that's all mama fair no count. So the investigation is not about Joseph Yamin ni other guy no kwao. Ya say anybody Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report no na wodi nwom no wo be ka ho bi na investigate you. This is a trap. And this yabai omo smart o. Very smart. Na mo be hu se ni ade we be enkrofo e be ko prison no. Me say jai. This directive is born out of growing public concern collaborated by media reports and intelligence regarding the involvement of some citizens in unauthorized mining operations generally called galamsey that are in blatant contravention of the provisions of Minerals and Mining Act 2006 Act 703 as amended by Act 995. These activities not only flout our mining regulations but also gravely endanger our water bodies, forest reserves and local lives. And ebusia where Mr. Dominic Ayine the Attorney General of Ghana. Ninsebni. And Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report na. Ye de ba ya na former President Akufo-Addo say on touching because wo mo mudi nwom no ye nkrofo ne omo ya adwuma no. Mr. Dominic Ayine say EOCO for investigate sa case in a manner update no dealing with some nkrofo no. Now, below is a list of persons named in Professor Frimpong Boateng's galamsey report. Sir Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report, and most of them were close to former President Akufo-Addo. Kojo Usa Free, aka Sir John, deceased. Mr. Sir John, nani dingwum wa frim. On the only nyami. Gabby Otchere Darko. Na Gabby di womo na imagine say Gabby di wo galamsey report ma na do be that touch. Ontimi. You see the reason in Tiana and the MPP no want to fight galamsey no. You see the reason. Somebody like Gabby wo galamsey report no ma. How can the former president fight it? Ontimi. Gabby Otchere Darko, leading member of the MPP, Gabby Otchere Darko was cited in the report as having called him Professor Frimpong Boateng to inform him that he was a lawyer for Heritage Imperial Limited, a company that was destroying the Krobo and Upper Prama forest reserves and polluting River Offin. Make I say case we buy Gabby ni Professor Frimpong Boateng mekuye Emma because of that. Enkrofo mu ye galamsey say ye chi omu no ya nchi omu Frimpong Boateng onu ye na adwuma de hu report ba onu mum na echi no mu kai sa case no 2023 I did like 4 videos on this story alone. Munko check it. Oppong Nkrumah na onu na twa trauma MPP government ni as information services no. Oppong Nkrumah no nso ka hu bi. Galamsey report na Professor Frimpong Boateng de baye no. Na ne di nwom. Oppong Nkrumah onu nso ye de na yesi wo ye galamsey. Yaw Osafo Marfo senior minister. Yaw Osafo Marfo nso na ne di nwom na imagine tiedi no. Omu nyina so apart from Sir John of Ashanti region apart from Sir John, Gabby Nanado relative Oppong Nkrumah Eastern region, Nanado's home region. Your friend is saying, obi to say, ya Osafo Marfo ne former President Akufo-Addo omu ye say family bako. So can President Akufo-Addo investigate Osafo Marfo? Can President Akufo-Addo investigate Gabby Otchere Darko? And yet possible. And until you document they do two honor. And I can even tell you, say, even before Professor Frimpong Boateng this report in the former President Akufo-Addo no ni momo mu ye galamsey nyina onim. Me say before report in the free Professor Frimpong Boateng wa abano na former President Akufo-Addo ni momo mu ye galamsey and then na administration. T. Charles Owusu. He was the director of operations at the Forestry Commission under Sir John. T. Joseph Albert Kwam. No so ye galamsey. Member of Parliament for Manso. He was the former member of Parliament for Manso. Joseph Albert Kwam. No so ye be. Lord Kome. Charles Niteku. Nkrofo enyina o. SK Buafo. He was the chairman of Minerals Commission. Frank Asiedu Bekun Protozoa. He was working at the office of the chief of staff. Kweku Baku. Ona Kevin Taylor dinner terms and nimse Nkrumah no. Kweku Baku. Under Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report. Kweku Baku ana okotena TV so a o se wiase document nyina ona ewo. Wiase nyansa nyina wo ne tim no. Kweku Baku. Yesi no ye galamsey and MPP. So you see, Nkrofo way, and na omudin what Professor Frimpong Boateng the galamsey report no. These are some of the gurus. Wow. Osafo Marfo, Gabby, any Oppong Nkrumah. Papa bi no share mfimfi na microphone ekuta no ne de menim no. Ebi amabone di ba menim so no a. Nkrofo way no omudin wo. Se sa gurus way was a report no ma. How can how can we investigate them? Any possible? That's why OG report in the true or no. I want that, you know. And Mr. Dominica, you say you're investigating all these people or more danger. It was here when you